show of strength from Wizards of the Coast attacked old school Magic the Gathering. You might have played a little game called Red Dead Redemption. Okay, now this is relevant. This is all relevant, chat. Do not worry. Do you remember this man played Red Dead Redemption? Old Pinkerton. That's what we should say. One of a hireable organization. So the Pinkertons are a hireable security firm that essentially like to go out to rough and tumble people. Okay. Oh, you're causing me a problem? Right, let me call the Pinkertons. You know what to do. Press the big button. Pinkertons come out, press the big button, release the hounds. That's what we did Monday. But they went round to Old School Magic the Gathering because Old School Magic the Gathering, a 3,000 subscriber, had maybe 1,500 at the time of the incident, had been sent the wrong box. Okay. March of the Machines, brand new set. Everyone's buying it, loves it. March of the Machines Aftermath, a sequel to that set of around 50 cards, was basically coming out soon. Coming out in May. It's obviously April. It is still April as we're talking. So in May, there was a new set that come out, but Old School Magic the Gathering, it managed to get hold of a set or multiple sets of March of the Machine Aftermath due to a mispack of somewhere, whether that's to him, to his shop, to the distributor, or from Wizards. Either way. So he managed to get hold of a set early. Made a video about it. Why would you not? 100,000 views in like 2 days. Well done. Old School Magic the Gathering. 1,000 subs, 100,000 views. Love to see it. Wizards of the Coast did not contact him. What they did was they sent round the Pinkertons, the thugs for hire, to collect the stolen property. Whether it was stolen or not, no one really knows. It's all allegedly because he just bought them. He hasn't stolen anything. We don't know who he bought it from. We don't know how they got a hold of it. It is all allegedly, but Wizards were like, collect the stolen goods, release the hounds. That's what happened.
I got up and was doing some videos, recording some videos, and I recorded a regular March of the Machine collector's box opening.
So this is the original pack that was on sale. And then obviously he had another pack. Now he doesn't have one of that anymore.
Right after I got done with the video, dogs start barking because somebody's knocking at the door. I come out and my wife's answering the door, and it was the Pinkertons. If you're not familiar with the Pinkertons, check them out.
Check them out. Go subscribe.
They're the largest private security firm in the world, I think, to recover the stolen product from. So
basically what he said was he was making a video. Wife is answering the door, dog's barking, goes downstairs, wife's crying. The Pinkertons, the Goombas from Super Mario Bros, big bouncers turn up, hired security firm, be like, give us back the magic cards. Like, what the That is crazy.
They come knocking on the door to recover the stolen product from Wizards of the Coast, which was the March of the Machine Aftermath stuff. It wasn't stolen product. As far as I know, the names are too similar. March of the Machine Aftermath. Somebody screwed up and sent out the wrong cases to the gentleman that I bought the boxes off of.
Not to indict anyone. Imagine Games Workshop sending the police over to someone because he talked about a leak. You know? That is crazy. Imagine the Lion. Last time the Lion got leaked, got sent to someone wrong. Someone got Dante accidentally. Imagine sending the police round, banging the door, FBI open up to go and collect it. What the No warrants, turning up, arms blazing, guns blasting. Give me my magic cards. Give me my magic cards. Give me the magic cards. Just shouting stolen goods. Absolutely psychotic behavior. America is fucked, honestly. The UK shit, but what's the America just always they can turn it up the notch, you know? America be like, UK weird. How about we do more weird? This is by far strong arming. This is all this is. This is Wizards being like, if we threaten this one man, no one else will do this ever again. If we make an example of this one man, no one will try anything like this again. That'd be correct. Why would they? They know we'll send in the goons. We'll release the hounds. You know, press the big red button on the desk.
Very apologetic about making my wife cry first thing in the morning by sending these heavy-duty lawmen to come collect stuff and talking about stolen products and jail time and all this other stuff. But they don't believe that we stole anything, which we didn't. And They don't believe that. I don't know if they believe anybody really stole anything or if it was just an accident or whatever. But
Wizards of the Coast and the Pinkertons really crossed the line. This is one of the most clickbaitiest titles I've ever seen, and I'm proud of Old School Magic the Gathering. Let's get some claps in chat. Lean into that clickbait, my brother. Breaking news, I can't believe they did this. That is, you won't believe number 5 in this top 10. Okay? Basically, they were like, sorry, mate. Just come in to collect the old goods, you know? Nah, they're not stolen. Pinkertons are definitely stolen. They're not stolen, Mr. Old School MTG. Don't worry about it. We just come to find out. Plug the gap. That's basically what happens. And now you've all been caught up. Let us catch up more in this drama. 12 hours hot off the press. Hot off the press. Our news reporter, Old School Magic the Gathering watcher, is here to tell us what's happened.
Update some people on some news. And one of our neighbors came over, and come to find out, apparently Friday when the Pinkertons showed up here and we weren't home, they decided to take it upon themselves to go knocking door to door on our neighbors' freaking houses and harass our 70 and 80-year-old ladies next door, asking information about us, saying that they had an appointment with us that we were supposed to be here for and we didn't show up.
That's a lie. It was not an appointment. Chat, it wasn't an appointment. Wizards of the Coast sent them unannounced first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning they sent them to go and harass this family just because he managed to get product before everyone else. It's not his fault. He didn't steal them, allegedly. Allegedly, he didn't steal them, but they're sending the hired goons to go and attack him. That is crazy. Oh, mate, that is crazy. And also attacking his neighbours. If my neighbours, if someone came around to my house, right, and started banging, the coppers started banging on the door of the neighbours, I'd be like, what the I'd be so pissed off. I'd be fighting the coppers. I'd be put in prison just for fighting them, right? I'd be like, why are you going to my neighbours trying to air my dirty laundry that I don't even have any dirty laundry because no one called me first? Should say, I would fight them in Minecraft. I'd fight the police in Minecraft, not in real life. I would merely fight them in Call of Duty, the video game, or Fortnite. I would fight them in Fortnite. I would have a Master Chief skin. They would have a default skin, okay? Because I am Master Chief.
You're harassing my elderly neighbors too. You should not be going door to door to my neighbors' houses telling them my business or anybody else's business. And now that I found that out, I mean, I've already been upset about the whole thing, but really trying to keep my calm and keep things civil and keep my composure. But this is a little far. I mean, going and knocking on your neighbors' doors, and they didn't actually tell them my business, but still harassing my neighbors is unnecessary.
That is ridiculous. That's really, really bad. Again, hired goons, right? Again, Goomba. This is what we're dealing with. Just think about it. This guy knocking at your door, be like, where's your neighbor? Where's your neighbor? I need to see him. I've got an appointment. That's who turned up, basically, allegedly, probably. Where's your neighbor? I've got an appointment about some magic.
If Wizards had just called me or emailed me, we could have handled this totally civilly. I would have cooperated. They could have sent me a call tag for the product and replaced it with the product I actually ordered, and everything would have been fine.
That's the thing. He never got contacted, you know? He never got contacted. Like, an email? A phone call? Like, I'm not going to dox Old School Magic the Gathering, but any company who uses YouTube as an outsource because they are partnered with multiple YouTubers know how to get an email address for a YouTuber. They could have just gone, hey, mate, excuse me, pal, can we pop round and collect those cards because they're stolen? And then if Old School MTG had, like, gone, no, then, right, okay, we need to do something a bit more. Again, this is just strong-arming. And obviously, like, Old School had made the video initially because he, first thing in the morning, woke up, fucking 10 guys, probably armed to the nines, turned up at his house to collect magic cards. He's like, all right, yeah, whatever, cool, do what you want, fine. Obviously, he's had a bit of time to, like, address it now and, like, think about it. And also his neighbours coming out and saying this. This is honestly psychotic behaviour. It's just, like, it's crazy that they sent these goons over and then the goons are just they're being goons, you know? They're being Red Dead Redemption goons. That's Pinkertons for you. Magic the Gathering probably didn't expect this, or did they? I think they probably did, because they've probably played Red Dead Redemption. Everyone has. It's a great game. actual psychotic behavior from the goons hired by Wizards of the Coasts, or shall we call them bullies of the coast? That's what we could call them now. Is crazy. They are literally bad guys that have been hired to go and attack this man. You know, attack this man mentally and arguably physically. If you're going to turn up, imagine UK lot. Basically, I've been talking to people about it. Imagine the bailiffs turn up because you got sent Dante or the lion early. Okay, we see the lion got sent early. We saw Dante got sent early. We saw loads, right? Imagine bailiffs turning up to collect them. Not a phone call from GW, not an email, okay? Not any sort of prior contact. Just sending like 5 bailiffs over. That is actually psychotic behavior, okay? And that is all I've got to say. I think Wizards of the Coast are really dog shit doing this, to be honest. I've worked with Wizards of the Coast in the past, only on one project. I don't cover Magic, and I think I'm going to try and stay that way. Don't cover Magic. Don't give them the time of day. That is really shit. There's actually one final update to this story because there's an article about this on Polygon.com. A general update. I'll leave a link to this article in the description. Just a general roundup of what's happened regarding the leak. After they have an update, which was just yesterday. After the publication of this article, Wizards of the Coast reached out to Polygon with the following additional statement. As part of an investigation into the unauthorized distribution and disclosure of embargoed product, we repeatedly attempted to contact an individual who had received unreleased cards. After that outreach was unsuccessful, an investigator visited him and asked him that he reached out to us as part of our investigation and returned the embargoed product and packaging. He agreed to do both. The unreleased product will be replaced by us with the product he intended to purchase. We appreciate the individual's cooperation and the investigation is ongoing. The thing is I don't understand why Old School Magic the Gathering would ignore an email. As I've mentioned, his email is actually in the description of every video, so they could have literally gone to the video, emailed him. I think it's far-fetched to think that Old School Magic the Gathering ignored all of the emails, had the Pinkertons turn up and then make a video about it saying they've not been in contact. Like, that's like, it just doesn't really add up, and it's really, really weird. So for Wizards of the Coast to take this route and then come out with this, it'd be interesting to hear whether Old School Magic the Gathering has any records of this or if they have receipts. Obviously, if they've tried to contact multiple times, they've got receipts, let's prove it. And they haven't done any public statement about this, which in my opinion is also really bad because it's just making the situation worse. The only thing we have to go off is Wizards doesn't like this guy, so they sent the Pinkertons after him. They sent the hired goons after him rather than there was an issue, we tried to contact, and then like an official statement, they haven't said anything. They've just tried to wait for it to blow over, and in my opinion, that's probably the worst thing they could do. But that's all we know so far. I'll leave the link to Old School Magic the Gathering. Make sure you go drop him and subscribe, because obviously he's making great unboxing content, clearly. And I'll leave a link to this article as well in the description. And if there's any more news, I'll try and keep up with it. So thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Also, screw Wizards of the Coast and the Pinkertons in particular. Bye.